Tonight, we go short track racing for the NASCAR DeWalt Cup Series. We welcome you to Bristol Motor Speedway. It is the last great coliseum. NASCAR DeWalt Cup Series racing on Missouri Sports Network as we welcome you to Bristol Motor Speedway. It is the Bass Pro Shops Night Race. For a look at tonight's stories, let's go down to our pit reporters for a look at tonight's highlighted drivers.
Chase Briscoe starts on pole. This is his first race with Joe Gibbs Racing as he tries to get his number 19 in victory lane today.
Cody Ware starts there today for RFK Racing. If you remember last week, Ryan Preece got injured, but we now know he'll be only missing 2 races, including this one. Ware said he's pleased with his car, and it's the best car he's ever driven in the Cup Series.
I'm Tyler Walker in the booth, joined today by Nick Day. Nick, how is your day going today?
My day is great. I'm excited for some racing here at Bristol. This track always produces great racing, and I think it will tonight.
41 cars here at Bristol Motor Speedway getting ready to take on the last great coliseum. But the cars will roll off. It's time for our windy starting grid. In row 1, it's Chase Briscoe and Ryan Blaney.
Row number 2 is Cody Ware in the 60 filling in for Ryan Preece, who broke his clavicle at Daytona. Don't know when he will be back, but we wish Ryan Preece the very best in his recovery efforts alongside Christopher Bell.
Then in row 3, it's Austin Cindric and Denny Hamlin.
Row 4, we find Tyler Reddick alongside Eric Jones.
In row 5, it's the Dinger and Austin Dillon.
Row 6, Daniel Suarez and Bubba Wallace.
Row 7, William Byron and Ty Gibbs.
Row number 8 is Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott.
In row 9, it's Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch.
Row number 10 is Ross Chastain alongside Riley Herbst in the 35.
In row 11, it's Kyle Larson and 30,000 people of Prosper, Texas, Christopher Buescher.
Row number 12, Joey Logano alongside New Zealanders Shane Van Gisbergen.
In row 13, Noah Gragson and Ty Dillon.
Row number 14, Carson Hocevar alongside Justin Haley.
In row 15, it's John Hunter Nemechek and Little Gator Justin Allgaier.
Row 18, Cole Custer alongside Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
In row 19, Josh Berry and Corey LaJoy.
Garrett Smithley in the 15, and the number 38 of Zane Smith.
In rounding out tonight's field, it is Todd Gilwand. I think it's time to go to our NASCAR analysts raw for our Haas Tooling pre-race summary.
This is going to be a 15-lap race. The pit window will be around 6 to 7 laps, but I expect drivers to pit at each stage break, with the breaks being on lap 5 and on lap 10. Back to you, Ty.
Well, Nick, how do you think these drivers will navigate and try to get that prestigious Bristol sword tonight in the Bristol Night Race?
Now, obviously, any driver can have the winning edge, but especially those fast cars, and not only the fast cars, the drivers, the veterans who have grown up short track racing, who have won on concrete before. They know what it takes. They know how to manage their tires and take care of their car to be there at the end. Anybody can do that. What I think is going to be key is if a driver can hold that top line the best, I think that's also what could give them a winning edge tonight.
Well, the engines are fired. The green flag is just around the corner. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we come back, we'll have the drop of the green flag here at Bristol Motor Speedway. You're watching NASCAR DeWalt Cup Series here on Missouri Sports Network. It's time to bring the action. Let's go. We're underway from Bristol.
Great start from the 19 of Briscoe, but it looks like Blaney got a little loose on the apron there.
Briscoe leads lap 1. Blaney there a close second as they head into turns 1 and 2. Briscoe with a dominant car so far.
We got a battle for second between Bell and Blaney, and Bell gets loose.
That'll open the door for Blaney, but let's go to Jen. He's got a little update on Chase Briscoe.
Last week at Daytona was the last official race for Stewart-Haas Racing. Now Chase Briscoe is racing in the 19, and he had a very good run, winning stage 1 last week, and second in stage 2 ended up being an innocent bystander to the final lap Ben won last week. But so far, it's been so good for Chase Briscoe right now as he is running away from the field. And as we are on pit road right now, Kyle Busch is in pit road right now. He's going to take 4 tires and some Sunoco Racing fuel, and there he goes off the pit road. William Byron is also in. He says he's so 4 tires, a wedge adjustment, and some Sunoco Racing fuel.
We got a car on the wall. It's the 12 of Ryan Blaney hard on the wall, and it will end stage 1.
Let's take a look at what happened with Blaney. Oh, that is a hard hit in the wall of Ryan Blaney. Let's hope he's okay. It just looks like from this angle he blew a tire.
Ryan Blaney is out of the car, which is good news, but Chase Briscoe will come around the final corner and he wins this first stage of tonight's race. And speaking of stage 1, let's go ahead and get to your results of stage results. Chase Briscoe, back-to-back stage 1 wins, won stage 1 at Daytona and now wins stage 1 here tonight. Christopher Bell second, Cody Ware in third, followed by Austin Cindric, Eric Jones, Denny Hamlin, Daniel Suarez, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, and rounding out the stage results in the top 10 is Bubba Wallace. It's time for some pit stops. Let's go down to our pit reporter, Civic. Give me an update on Chase Briscoe.
Stage winner Chase Briscoe is in. Is 4 tires and air pressure adjustment and Sunoco Racing fuel.
Christopher Bell is in for his stop, 4 tires, and a wedge adjustment with Sunoco fuel. He's off.
Cody Ware's in the 64 tires and Sunoco Racing fuel.
Austin Cedric is in pit road. He's a little frustrated over the radio, saying his car's braking loose, so it's a wedge adjustment, 4 tires and fuel for the number 2 Penske team.
The race off pit road is won by Chase Briscoe in the 19, but Kyle Busch and William Byron stayed out because they pitted under green flag conditions. On the choose cone, Kyle Busch goes to the bottom, William Byron on the top, but we're ready to go back racing here at Bristol. Green flag back in the air. Great start for Kyle Busch.
Great start for Briscoe, already up to second.
Kyle Busch currently the leader. They will lead the lap. Contact! He hits his teammate.
Let's take a look at what happened. Looks like Chase Briscoe got tight, moved right into Busch, forcing Briscoe to spin back down and take out his teammate Bell. Looks very consistent with Bell. Looks very similar to 2013 Logano and Busch.
Briscoe and Kyle Busch will have to go on the hook. Christopher Bell able to drive it to the garage. We'll see if he has to go back on track. Obviously, no more DVP clock anymore, so Bell can get it fixed in the garage and come back onto the track anytime during the race. But I think it's time that we go down to pit road for pit stops.
Here on pit road for William Byron is in. It's 2 tires and fuel. As for Austin Cindric, it's 4 tires, air pressure adjustment, and fuel for the 2 Ford Penske.
And Bubba Wallace has come into pit road, and he is going to be taking some 4 tires and Sunoco fuel.
Race off pit road won by William Byron. Multiple cars stayed out. Chase Elliott's going to go to the top on the choose cone. But we have 2 to go on the stage when we go back green. Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go in the stage.
Great start for Denny Hamlin as he gets to the front.
But here comes Tyler Reddick on the top line. It makes it 3 wide as Elliott. He takes the lead. Final corners of the stage. Here comes Elliott. Photo finish. It's Elliott. Take a look at the results of the stage results. Chase Elliott takes the stage win, followed by Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Cody Ware, Austin Dillon, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman, Eric Jones, AJ Allmendinger, and Brad Keselowski.
Chase Elliott is in. It's fuel only. Same for Denny Hamlin.
Race off pit one, won by Chase Elliott, but we have 5 laps to go. Chase Elliott will lead us to the restart. Green flag back in the air. Christopher Bell will come out of the garage. Chase Elliott leads side by side. Denny Hamlin turn hard in the wall. Caution is out.
Let's see what happened to Hamlin. Looks like he got turned off the bumper of Bowman. Might be a situation that Denny thought he was clear, and but what we do know is that was a hard hit.
No pit stops. It's time to go back green. 2 laps to go here from Bristol. Let's go on board Chase Elliott for the restart. Elliott out in front of Alex Bowman. 2 laps to go. Chase Elliott out in front. Bowman, here comes Daniel Suarez. 1 lap to go.
Side by side.
R&D, side by side. Daniel Suarez. And Yes, caught
Oh, he turned
the
him.
front bumper.
SVG in the lead.
And Shane Van Gisbergen wins.
Let's take a look at what happened at the end. Elliott tried to make a move, wasn't clear, and wrecked him and Suarez, and after that, the rest is history. SVG gets his first win here in DeWalt, and out of all tracks, it's an oval.
Well, SVG will burn it down. He is your winner here at Bristol. Thank you, Nick, for being in the broadcast booth. I bet you had fun today, Nick.
Thank you for having me here, and I hope I can be back to do some future races.
Well, it's time to take you to the finishing order. Shane Van Gisbergen, the rookie, will win at Bristol, followed by Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick. Good run for Cody Ware in the 60. Eric Jones, William Byron, Austin Dillon, Austin Cindric, Brad Keselowski, and Chris Buescher round out the top 10. Great night for Riley Herbst in the 11th position. Allmendinger, then Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Joe Logano, Ty Gibbs, Daniel Suarez, Chase Elliott, Noah Gragson, Little Gator, Justin Allgaier, Carson Hocevar, Josh Berry, Zane Smith, and they have Corey LaJoie in that Rick Ware car down there in the 24th position. The rest of the field, running out the top 25, Justin Haley, then Todd Gilliland, Cole Custer, Garrett Smithley, Ty Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. rounds out the top 30, John Hunter Nemechek, Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, the DNFs, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, and Kyle Busch, and then Ryan Blaney. Well, next week we will head to the streets of Kansas City for our third race of the season. But with that, hope you guys enjoyed this race, and we will see you at the streets of Kansas City when it is made. As always, God bless and peace out.